I'm John Jorgensen, founder of the Wyoming Reads program and the Sue Jorgensen Library Foundation. I'd like to welcome all of you to the 2024 Wyoming Reads book selection video. You'll be seeing books presented by the wonderful staff at the Natrona County Library, telling you about each of the books that you might choose for your very own come next May. I hope everyone will find one that you really, really love. We've had some exciting things going on with Wyoming Reads this year. Earlier this year, the Wyoming State Legislature presented us with a joint resolution from both houses of the legislature honoring the Wyoming Reads program and all of the work that our volunteers do across the state and all of the great work your teachers are doing, teaching you about the importance of literacy. We started the Wyoming Reads program way back in 1999 in Casper, and in 2006 we made it into a statewide event, and every first grader in the state of Wyoming gets to participate every year now. We think it's one of the most exciting days of our lives every year, and we hope you'll find it an exciting day when you get your book come next spring. The book will come, a hardback book, with your name inside the cover, and it'll be your very own to keep forever and ever. So with that, we'll turn it over to the staff from the Natrona County Library. I wish you a great year, and I wish you read every day. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Chelsea, and today I'd like to share with you A is for Axolotl by Catherine Mackerel. You're going to want to choose this book if you like nonfiction, especially nonfiction about unusual animals. This book will take you on an alphabet adventure, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek of just a couple animals. A is for axolotl, who dives and dips and swims. They breathe underwater and can replace missing limbs. Did you know that? I didn't. J is for the jerboa, not quite 6 inches tall, but this elusive rodent can jump over a 9-foot wall. That's huge. If you want to learn more about unusual animals, choose A is for axolotl.
Hi everyone, I'm Lorene from the Natrona County Library, and today I have some awesome books to share with you. The first one is Chester Van Chime, Who Forgot How to Rhyme. It's by Avery Monson and Abby Hanlon. Have you ever forgotten something that you just knew what to do just instinctively? You're just like, oh, I know how to do that. Well, he forgot how to rhyme. Can you believe that? So throughout this whole book, he is trying to remember how to rhyme, and one of my favorites is this part where he says, so Chester loved rhyming in poem or song. It always felt right, but today it felt not very right. Very not right. That doesn't rhyme. That's okay. And then he tried not to panic. He played it real cool and picked up his backpack and walked to his learning place with teachers and stuff. That doesn't go, does it? Poor Chester. Do you think that he'll figure out how to rhyme? I mean, he's trying to practice with his friends at school. The dog jumped over the sideways tree. The goat rode the canoe. The bear combed his silky smooth brown fur. Oh no, this sounds catastrophic. This sounds like it is not going to work out for him. Well, you'll have to read the book to see if Chester Van Chime remembers how to rhyme.
Hi, I'm Erin, and today I have the cutest book to show you. It's called Fluffy McWhisker's Cuteness Explosion. Have you ever seen something that was so cute you wanted to explode? Well, that's exactly what happens in this story. Let me show you. Fluffy McWhiskers was cute. Look at how cute he is. Dangerously cute. Kaboom! Yes, Fluffy McWhiskers was so cute that if you saw her, you'd explode. Kaboom! elephants, snakes, platypuses, even a cute little koala. If you saw Fluffy McWhiskers, kaboom! This, of course, made Fluffy very sad and extremely lonely. She tried to fix her problem. An ugly sweater, a bad haircut, but nothing worked. They only made her cuter. Poor Fluffy McWhiskers. She can't help being so cute. If you want to find out what she did, pick this book.
Hi everyone, it's Lorene again. This time I have a story that is what I call a tearjerker. If you read it, it's going to make you cry a little bit because it's such a good story. It's a true story about a family's adoption. So it's called Love Rules, and it's by Andrea Melvin, Dave Eaton, and Michael Clark Jr., and it's illustrated by Danielle Parchment. So this little boy doesn't quite know what's happening. He has to leave the first home he's at, so he's here, and he has to leave, and he doesn't understand what's going on. And then he realizes he's going somewhere else. And so he wonders, are they gonna want me to stay? Are they gonna have mac and cheese? Because that's important. And so he's looking out the window. He looks a little bit worried. And his tummy squeezed. Have you ever had that feeling where you're scared and your tummy just kind of squeezes? That's how he feels. And so he just keeps asking himself, will I stay? Because he's been moved around quite a bit. So he gets to his home and he sees the parents that have agreed to foster care him. And so they said, we made mac and cheese and we hope you like it. That's his favorite. So he does like it. And as the story goes on, he spends more time with them and learns about them and gets to do things with them and goes to a new school. He gets to go camping. He's never been camping before. That was something he really enjoyed. And one day at school, he kind of broke a rule, but he didn't mean to. It was an accident. So he thought, oh no, do I have to leave? Are they gonna make me leave? And the teacher comes up and says, we are all learning here, she said. Let's try again. Let's try again. So he didn't have to leave. And that was a big relief for him. So every day it felt a little bit more like home and a little bit more like family. Still, that question whispered in his heart, will I stay? Will this feeling be forever? And then something happened, and you're going to have to read the rest of the story to see what happens to Michael and his parents. Thank you.
Hi, it's Erin again, here with the perfect book if you love pizza. It's called Pizza, A Slice of History by Greg Pizzoli, and it is nonfiction with all sorts of information about pizza, like how this is a pizza, and this is a pizza, and this is a pizza, and yes, even this is a pizza. It'll show you things like this is a pizzeria, the place they make pizza, and this is Pizza Rat, and that's a rat that likes pizza. There is all sorts of information and answers questions like, who even made the first pizza? Was it the Greeks? Was it the Persians? Was it the Italians? Well, one thing we know for sure is that somehow it ended up in the United States, and now we have all sorts of yummy pizzas, and it'll even show you the pizzas around the world. And did you know in Sweden they put peanuts and bananas on their pizza? Wow. So if you want to see more of those pizzas, check out this book. And if that's not enough, we've got a recipe for mini pizzas as well. So if you love pizza as much as I do, you will love this book.
Hello, this is Chelsea again. Our next book is Rick the Rock of Room 214 by Julie Filatko and illustrated by Ruth Chan. Rick the Rock lives in room 214 on the Nature Find Shelf with his friend Moss and Acorn. One day during class, Rick the Rock learns that rocks have adventures. They explode out of volcanoes. They tumble down jagged cliffs. When will I fall from a great height into a river? This makes Rick think, and he comes up with a plan to go on an adventure. One day he sees his chance, and he tumbles down into a backpack, and he falls from a great height, and he poses majestically, just like the other rocks he learned about. If you want to find out what happens to Rick the Rock in the rest of his adventure, you'll have to choose Rick the Rock of room 214.
Hello friends, my name is Lisa from Natrona County Library, and today I'm going to be talking about one of our Wyoming Reads books. Today I have got The Three Billy Goats Gruff. You might have heard this story before, the classic version, but this one, it's got a twist. I won't give it away, but I'll read you a couple pages and we'll see what you think. So, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time there was a bridge, and beneath that bridge there lived a troll. Oh, there he is. The troll would sit in the mud and the rubble and the trash, listening, waiting, hoping for someone to cross the bridge above his head. I am a troll. I live to eat. I love the sound of hooves and feet, and paws and claws on cobblestones, for that's the sound of meat and bones. The troll used a filthy fingernail to scrape the wax out of his ears. All he'd eaten lately was a leather boot and some goop he'd found in his belly button. He was practically starving. But you'll have to see what happens next in The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Hi friends, it's Lisa again with another Wyoming Reads book, and this time I have Viking Strong, and it's about our friends Ingrid and Stig. So let's see what's going on with these two. Viking Strong. Ingrid and Stig were like most Vikings. They loved hearty stew, fresh air, and, most importantly of all, dressing kittens in adorable outfits. One day, as they were taking their kittens shopping, they saw a sign for the strongest Viking contest. Ingrid had dreamed of entering this contest since she was a little Viking. She could lift as much and run as fast as anyone else, but she didn't know how to swim. Stig tried telling Ingrid that she was the strongest Viking he had ever known, and that even Grom the Unbeatable couldn't stop her. But when it came out, it sounded more like, me. Oh my goodness. So I wonder what will happen next. Do you think Ingrid will win the contest, or do you think Grom the Unbeatable will beat her? We'll have to see, and you can find out in Viking Strong.
Hi, I'm Angel from the Natrona County Library, and I want to share another of the Wyoming Reads book selections with you. The one I want to share with you is called We Are Going to Be Pals by Mark Teague. Have you ever tried to make a new friend? Sometimes it can be kind of hard. Well, this is a story about egret and rhinoceros. Hello! I was watching you from up in that tree. Who am I? I am an egret, a cattle egret. I ride around on fellows like you. You will have no egrets about it. Oh, that's just a little joke. An egret plus a rhinoceros makes a symbiotic relationship. Do you know what that means? Well, it means that we are going to be pals because we are stuck like glue. Wherever you go, I go. Wherever you go from now on, we go together. Isn't that wonderful? Egret kind of talks a bit much. In fact, he brings that up. The hyenas say I talk way too much. Can you believe it? That they say I'm annoying. I told them that you are my best friend and you are not annoyed. You're not annoyed, are you? You know, communication is the key to friendship. That's what makes it work. And he goes on and on and on. But something happens and we find out, does this relationship work out? Do egret and rhinoceros become friends? This is a funny book about making things work. I hope you choose this one for your Wyoming Reads selection. Hi, it's Angel again, here with another of the Wyoming Reads book selections. This one is called We Don't Lose Our Class Goldfish, and it's by Ryan T. Higgins. I don't know if you guys have read other books by Ryan T. Higgins with Penelope Rex. The first one was called We Don't Eat Our Classmates. So this is about Penelope Rex, who goes to school with children. Penelope Rex was 7 feet tall and covered in scales. Other than that, she was just like every other kid. And just like other kids, Penelope had lots of feelings. Some things made her feel sad. Some things made her feel happy. And some things made her feel afraid. Penelope's biggest fear of all was Walter. Walter never blinked. Walter never talked. That might be because he's a goldfish. And one time, Walter bit Penelope's finger. So that's fine. She just avoids him in class until one day her teacher, Mrs. Noodleman, makes an announcement. We are all going to take turns bringing Walter home for the weekend. Oh no. Oh no, Penelope's terrified of Walter. And she has to take him home with her? I wonder what will happen. Maybe the title of the book gives us a little clue. We don't lose our class goldfish. Do you think she loses him? Does she find him again? Is he all right? Is she all right? Does he bite her again? Oh, there are so many questions. But if you choose this fun book as your Wyoming Read selection, you can read it and find out what happens.